In business news, we recently had the opportunity to obtain an exclusive insight into the professional lives of Facebook's product designers when Jonah Jones and Leo Mancini, two such designers, travelled to Limassol all the way from London. During our meeting, they divulged their most memorable experiences working for the social media giant and told us everything from the qualifications needed to join Facebook to their new application, Riff.
In Facebook, we actually call designers product designers because they're not just working on the pixels of the screen and how it's looking, they're also helping to define how the product will behave and what it's going to do and the things that it's going to help people with, the real life problems that it's going to help answer.
A Facebook designer is not just a visual designer and not just an interaction designer. We look for people who can sort of do lots of different types of things. We look for generalists. So you need to be able to make it look good, feel good, and for people to understand it. So it's a combination of visual design, interaction design, usability, user experience design, all of those things is what a product designer at Facebook does.
So the most exciting thing coming to work at Facebook for me so far has been the fact that we've got 1.5 billion users. And so being able to have an impact on such a broad and diverse set of people is incredible. And it's also a really interesting and difficult problem to solve because you're dealing with people all the way from teenagers in Korea all the way to an 80-year-old man.
One of the most exciting experiences that I've had was launching the trending product. So before, you weren't able to see things that the people that weren't your friends were talking about on Facebook. And we built a feature that showed the most popular topics that people around the world were talking about. And this was a way for people to see what other people in the world were talking about and what was happening in the world. And we launched this feature last year and people started using it a lot. And it was a really exciting experience to be a part of helping build that.
So the types of person we're looking for to work at Facebook are people that are very smart, they're passionate, they really care about design and they care about connecting people and making people, bringing people closer together. So we're not really looking for a specific set of skills so much as the ability to learn and grow and be excited and passionate about the kind of products and problems that we care about. So we actually have Facebook offices in multiple locations in the world, and some of the more interesting ones for you guys are probably we have Menlo Park, which is our main big headquarters in California, obviously. We have a big presence in London, and we have a fairly decent presence in Tel Aviv as well. And we try to keep the teams fairly local and self-contained so that the entire team is within the one office.
The programs that we use are things like Sketch and Photoshop, but also things like Quartz Composer and Framer, things that can help us not only figure out what the app and the features look like, but then what they actually feel like. Riff is one of the Facebook Creative Labs apps. And so this was sort of an umbrella term that we used inside Facebook to describe new experiments that we were going to create. Things that we were going to try as separate apps outside the main Facebook app. And Riff was one of those apps. The idea was that it was a collaborative video app. So you could make videos together with your friends where one person would start a video about a particular topic and then other people could add clips to the end of that video and create this thing together with your friends. The idea it was inspired by the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. So this was sort of an internet phenomenon in which a bunch of people created these videos online and they were just dunking buckets of ice water on their heads, and they would nominate other people to make their videos as well and to raise awareness for this disease. And so we saw that and we saw how it was reducing all these barriers for sharing videos on Facebook, and we thought, could we build a product inspired by that sort of magic? And so Riff sort of came out of that idea, and we created this thing to make videos about anything, but together with your friends.
The two designers were invited to the island by the Faculty of Fine and Applied Arts of the Cyprus University of Technology during the celebrations of World Usability Day 2015.
The event is an annual event that we organize celebrating the World Usability Day. This has been happening for the last 6 or 7 years at the Cyprus University of Technology, bringing every year a prominent speaker or a set of prominent speakers from different companies and universities from abroad. Last year we had a speaker from Google. This year we have speakers from Facebook.